Previously on This Is Fiction.
We found this in a desk that came from where I used to work.
A dictionary that declares itself to be fiction.
Could have to do with a poem called The Raven Lies.
A plea for one last breath denied, the raven lies dead.
So there's 3 different poems, yeah, right there.
I was not prepared for this.
Follow the Raven. That to me feels like it could be decoded into something.
I think those are coordinates.
The coordinates are that way.
I think it is.
Same. Oh my word. Are you kidding me?
I think it is. Oh. Wait.
What is that?
What is that?
No, freaking, what is
What
this?
the heck?
There better not be a freaking gun. No, freaking, what is
What
this?
the heck?
There better not be a freaking gun in here. What is this?
There better not be a freaking raven in there.
Is there gonna be a dead bird in here?
There's a key. We don't have a key.
Oh.
Break it open. I have a pocket knife. Maybe we can pick the lock. Are those bullets?
That'll be bullets.
Oh, is it to kill the lupine beast?
Silver bullets.
Silver bullets.
Are there silver bullets in here? I'm gonna freak out. I'll sell them for the silver.
Well, let's figure out a way to open it. I have a pocket knife. I don't know if we can pick it with that.
There's no way we can.
It's
pick
like
that
really
with a pocket knife.
Well, why was this over it?
Huh?
This was over it. It wasn't like.
Well, it probably broke off from right there.
Oh yeah.
No, it didn't.
No, it doesn't line up. That's like square.
This either slid down here or somebody put it on top of this box.
So he was hiding it. But why would he?
If this is even his.
It's probably just some random box. There's something in it though.
I don't know who would put this here. There's not even a
It's
brand
not-
on this thing.
It's not. It doesn't look extremely old. Like it doesn't look new,
No,
but it doesn't look ancient either.
it is scuffed up.
Do we take it back to the car, or do you think we can break it open?
I don't know. Can we even take this?
I mean, it's in the middle. That's the thing. We're way off the trail. Nobody's near here. There's no houses. I mean, the mountain's right there that people are climbing up, but it goes all the way down here and over. So I wouldn't think this is anybody's that's coming back for it.
That's true. Or if it is, they shouldn't have put it here.
Yeah, they shouldn't have put it here. And I mean, if it's important, we can just put it back.
I don't want to lug this up the mountain.
Can you like break it open with something? Or like break the hinge off of it, or
It looks a little busted up as it is, honestly. But I don't think that's gonna
you
work.
can probably bust the what's it called? The latch.
This
Bust the
part
latch open? No, like
or the hinge.
Bust it up, like bust the lid upwards.
Oh.
And bust the latch that's hanging on.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm actually like creeped out now.
If there's a gun in there, then we've got a problem. And I'd be
We
worried
have
about
to
taking
report
it.
it.
Yeah. I guess it wouldn't be a big deal. I mean, they'd find whoever it's registered to. Guns get registered.
That's true.
It's not mine. We found
Unless
it
it's
up
illegal.
here. We have footage of us finding it.
That's true.
How heavy is this?
Gotta hit harder than that.
What is that? Is it treasure?
It's Skittles.
It does sound metallic.
It does sound metal. Is it heavy?
It doesn't really sound like coins. It sounds different though.
Is it heavy?
It's kind of heavy. Here, you want to hold it?
It is really heavy. I don't know. We can take it back, or
I just don't.
I don't want to lug it up.
I don't want to have to carry it back up, but
Well, you did empty all those water bottles, so.
yeah. Well, that's true. I don't have to carry those back down. All right, let's take it. We'll try. We'll see how it goes.
Well, do we need to look for something else around here? Like, is that it? I don't know if we should look for something else.
I don't know. We found a thing, like...
It was kind of under where the raven was too.
We could always come back another day if we had a reason to believe there's something else. This is is this roughly where the raven was?
Yeah.
I wish there was like writing on it or something to just like, even if it just had the word raven on it, I'd be satisfied. Just to know that this isn't some random box. Let me look real quick.
It was kind of hidden under there though with the rock.
There's nothing under there. Let's take it back and I'll just cut it open. Somebody's gonna stop us and be like, why are you carrying a gun case around? I'm not licensed for concealed carry.
I mean, if it is something dangerous though, we need to report it, so.
That's true.
I guess just take it and see what happens.
That's true. We're honest people.
Better us than anybody else.
We're honest people. If it's something that needs to come back here, we'll bring it back.
Exactly.
Of course, we're gonna cut the box. They won't get their box back.
Well, we'll get a new box, it's fine.
That's what they get for littering.
Yeah, that's what they get
They're
for
littering.
That is actually insane though.
I'm really excited about whatever this is. Will it fit in here? I don't want to have to carry it with my hand.
Scrunch the water bottles down.
They're all open, they'll scrunch. It looks like it'll fit. Oh my word, it's heavy.
You're gonna have to lug that all the way back.
Oh, look, you can't even tell.
Yeah, it fits.
You can't even tell what I'm carrying. We can take breaks. We have all day.
Yeah,
we planned all day for this. It's worth it if we... I was anticipating just coming out here and goofing off for a while and then going home and leave a question mark at the end of the video and then wrap up the season. So, I mean, this is fun. This is something. Ugh. That felt good. I just popped my back good. This doesn't feel too bad.
Okay. Time to head back up, I guess. What if we go that way?
Can we skip that part?
Skip what? Oh, you
Walking back up. Can we just teleport?
What if we go that way? Does that go to the same spot? Because I feel like that's shorter.
Phone? Let me look. I will say this doesn't feel as bad as I thought it would. I mean, we haven't started walking yet.
We haven't started climbing yet.
Unclimbing.
Unclimbing. No, this time we're climbing because we're going up.
I can't tell. We could try that way. That's the direction of the raven, so it's a detour. Maybe we'll spot something.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do that.
If anything, it might be a little bit shorter.
Again, we have all day. We can take breaks. It's still just sinking in that we found a painting, like a really creepy painting with coordinates encoded into it. And we went to those coordinates and it's the landscape of the painting. That's really cool.
It is. Well, it's cool, but it's also, I can't get over release the raven. What's in the box? That's like, is it raven bones? Because there's multiple things in there.
If they're raven bones, they're really heavy raven bones.
That's true.
Yeah.
But what would it be?
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense. Or is raven code for something else?
Probably. I mean, I don't think any of this is gonna lead to an actual raven in a cage somewhere. Everything is symbolic.
Yeah.
Very clearly. I don't know of what. Okay, here's my thing. So, we've been debating for a while how much meaning is there to any of this, right?
Yeah.
All those poems, is it just nonsense? Could be just nonsense, you know? Is there meaning behind it or is it just nonsense? But what we're finding now is the person who wrote all that, Terrence Post, pen name, was smart enough to paint the landscape and encode coordinates into a painting.
Yeah.
If he's smart enough to do that,
And leave a box.
and willing to put all the effort into that, and maybe leave a box, we still don't know if this is his.
True.
If he's smart enough to do all that and willing to go to the effort to do all that, those poems have a meaning to them.
Yeah.
Probably a lot more meaning than I'm smart enough to figure out. But we got this far.
I'm still trying to think about the poems. So, what's the point in the dictionary? Because, what's the point in the dictionary being fiction when he's creating more fiction? Does that make sense?
Huh?
The dictionary said none of this is real. It's all fiction, right? this is fiction. At least we think, because it's symbolic.
Okay, yeah.
Because it has to be. I mean, there's no
Poems are
lupine
fiction,
beast, but
yes.
what's the point of the dictionary?
What does it say? None of these words are real. This is fiction.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not talking. I assumed, okay, so the first thing we found before we had anything else was the dictionary. That's all we had. So when it said none of these words are real, I'm assuming dictionary words, because dictionaries are full of words with definitions. So I assume it's talking about those. Maybe it's talking about the collection of words that is the poetry. Is it just saying it's not a literal raven? It's not a literal...
I don't know. I'm like, I mean, it's clearly fake, right? There's no such thing as a beast
no werewolf.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no werewolf.
We joke, but no, yeah.
Yeah, we joke.
Why did he submit this to a publisher? Like, did he want this to be read by a lot of people and have a lot of people trying to figure it out? I think we can go up through here.
Yeah. But the guy, too, that had it in his desk, where does he fit into all this?
So he worked at the publishing company. He was a literary researcher. His job was to, I don't really know. What was your question?
The back of the painting, right?
Okay.
The dots. The person who painted it, Terrence Post, had to have made it, right? For it to work.
Yeah. Well, his signature was on it, so we're assuming that the author of the poems also painted the painting.
Yeah. But the backing had been ripped off before.
Yes.
And we don't know if Terrence Post is the one that wrote in the dictionary.
He probably well.
We don't know how that guy got a hold of the dictionary. So where does that guy fit into all this?
Some words that were in the dictionary, some words that were in the poems were circled in the dictionary. So that either means, the two most likely explanations are that the author, the poet, was looking up these words as he was writing the poems, or the researcher was looking up these words as he was reading the poems. Those are my best guesses.
It's just confusing because it's like that's where I come in, because if this guy was really obsessed with Post's art and stories, I guess, poems, wouldn't he have found this before us? Because again, the backing had been ripped off before.
Oh, that's true. He had the painting.
The backing had been ripped off the painting before too. We don't know who did that.
He had the painting. The backing was detached while he had the painting, whether he ripped it off or not.
Yeah. So has he been here? Like, why wouldn't he have found this before us? If that's what the box is.
If he's not smart enough, maybe we're smarter.
Or did he put the box there?
You have to put the backing on the front and figure out how to read the dots and turn it into binary. So was he smart enough to do that?
Or
maybe he did come out here.
Was he in the middle of it and then he got fired?
Oh yeah. There are a lot of possibilities. I didn't think of that. Maybe he was in the middle of it and he got fired. Maybe he came out here and he just didn't find the box.
We shouldn't have gone up this way.
Look at show the camera.
It's steep. Very, very steep.
Let's keep zigzagging. Ziggity zagging.
Ziggity zagging.
Zigzagging.
Zigzagging.
Ziggity zag ziggity. What time is it?
I don't really care.
12:30. It's not bad.
No, it's really not.
We solved that mystery. We're done before lunch.
We didn't really solve it yet. We don't know what's in the box.
We could just throw it off my roof. I go up there and I throw it Donkey Kong style and a car goes by.
How's that box feeling?
It's not too bad, honestly. It's not, I don't think it's any worse than the water bottles, and now we're going downhill.
Sure.
The worst part was going up that rock. You know, I think they actually make devices, like straps that you can wear that basically are like a backpack, but without the weight, so they just pull your shoulders back while you're walking. Maybe I should buy one of those, because I honestly feel like this is good. My back has not been hurting at all.
Well, I mean, it gives you good posture, because when you're walking like this, especially up and down hills, it's hard to keep good posture.
Yeah. You know, come to think of it, I feel like if you find a werewolf, it's no longer a werewolf, it's a here-wolf.
I don't like you.
What does that look like?
A leaf? Oh, it looks like a face.
That's like a skull.
does. Oh wait, it does look like it.
Okay, we're back. We did the thing. We stopped. We ate food. She has a knife.
How do I open it?
You push the button on this
I
side.
am pushing the button. It's not working.
I'll try it now. I didn't like that look.
It shouldn't be allowed to have knives.
Here, take the camera. Do your job.
What
am I
don't get
feeding you
paid for
for?
this job.
You get paid in food, and I just paid you. We stopped, we took a break, we had Chinese food, we were exhausted. We drank a lot of water, we had smoothies.
I'm getting over a headache.
There was a cupcake place that I've always wanted to check out because I drive past it all the time. I've never been in there. And we stopped and they were closed. And I was like, well, why are all these people here? There's so many cars here. And they have another room that's like an event room. So people were in there having a wedding, or not a wedding.
A wedding?
Maybe a birthday
Probably a
party
birthday
or something. And I like
Baby
opened
shower.
the door and there are all these strange people in there looking at me like, who are you? And so we left.
You just left without saying anything?
Yeah.
I didn't know people were in there.
There were people, yeah, there were people in there.
Oh, it's blurry.
Anyway.
Focus. Stop moving.
We could take it out and try to cut it, but I noticed, I was wondering if I could take just pull this pin out. It looks like somebody's already tried to do that. Look, I'll go get some pliers.
Maybe I'm right about that one guy that worked at the office.
What about him?
He previously tried. And he couldn't get open, maybe.
Oh.
So if he found it,
What, and he just left it there?
Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he went to go get something and he died. I don't know.
If somebody attempted this before and they didn't get anywhere, I guess I have to be stronger than them.
Here, let me just prop it back up. I think that's a better view.
That's not gonna work. That doesn't make any sense, because if somebody found the box and why would they try to open it and then leave it there? Okay. Let's go!
Let's go.
I guess the hinge would be the best place. Oh, it's open now. It's hot. All right. I'm nervous. What is this? Place your bets. What's your top guess?
Something metal. I know that much.
Something metal. Anything about that? I kept thinking like another clue, but it does sound metallic. It really did sound like bullets.
It did sound like bullets. I'll bet on bullets. Is that cardboard?
I don't know. The latch is stuck. There we go. An envelope. There's no name on it or anything. This is interesting.
What the world is that?
This is a really cool box.
Not focusing on the box, what's inside of the box.
Okay. Wait, should I open the box first or the envelope?
Envelope.
Envelope?
Envelope.
Okay.
This is so weird.
Are there gonna be photos in here?
I hope not. What are there going to be photos of? Is that it?
Okay, there's only one thing in there. What is this?
It's gibberish.
It's another code, obviously.
It's a code. What's the white stuff?
I don't know. It almost looks like mold, but
Looks like Colby Jack cheese.
it's Colby Jack.
That is so weird.
I don't know where to start on this one.
Open the box.
Okay.
What's the point?
I'm over processing, trying to figure out what to do with that now, because that's obviously a code, but I don't know.
Well, my brain's just going to, it's a code. It's not like it's easy to decipher, but
Yeah.
he put it in a lockbox.
Not that it did any good, because we didn't need a key.
I don't know, that's nothing.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. What? Are those chess pieces?
They're chess pieces. That's the ugliest horse I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, you liked playing chess.
This one's broken.
It's broken. I'm kind of weirded out now.
There's nothing else in here.
What are they made out of, stone?
It looks like stone. They're not. These are not made with a machine. They're hand carved. I mean, maybe with a machine, but
Yeah.
like they didn't. The horses are like unique. All the cuts are very simple. Everything's sort of lopsided and not symmetrical or perfect in any way. They're kind of rough in places. Look, there's a big gouge out of that one. I don't know what we're supposed to do with this. I guess we can play chess now. We could have sat up.
play chess.
We could have sat up there and played a game of chess before we came home. Up there on the mountain.
I know. Now it's just weird though. How it's chess pieces now. We went from a painting and a poem to another code and a bunch of chess pieces.
It does feel kind of random, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels very random.
There's no chess game in the poems.
Yeah, there's no board or anything. It's just the pieces.
Oh yeah, there's no board. I didn't even think about that.
What's that? Looks like something used to be there.
Yeah, something was there. There's glue. I thought there was something up here, but it's just a shadow. LVPLSMFOLQ.
That's not even the same type of code. Not the same type of
Yeah.
code.
Yeah, I was like, it's not binary. We can just pop into a binary translator. Well, we have dots again. We have more dots.
Get that piece of paper out from the back of the painting. I was thinking if you lay it on top, maybe it would work for both, but paper's too long.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, but the paper's too long. We had dots, so that was my thought.
Oh. Yeah, that's
But there's no black,
not
so it
the right
doesn't make
size.
sense.
That makes a lot of sense if the way this works, you could encode different messages with a different image and just put it on top of a different image.
Yeah, but there's no
But-
black dots. It's all white. Well, yellow.
It's white and white. Yeah.
White and white, yeah.
White and yellow. But I don't know where to
Yeah,
orient it.
how to line up.
Let's punch this. Let me punch this into a binary translator and see if that does anything. I'll just assume that the spaces are, I don't know, zeros and the dots are ones. 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. That's the first line. That's nothing. I could reverse it.
Well, maybe it doesn't have anything to do with the dots. Maybe it's paper. It's just the paper.
Maybe it's just the paper.
Yeah.
For the aesthetic.
For the aesthetic. We have letters, though.
I'm looking at like, is there,
Are we supposed to unscramble it?
what if you take the first letter of each line and stuff like that, but I'm not seeing anything.
I would say try and unscramble them, but I feel like with the letters given, that wouldn't make much sense.
I'm seeing a lot of Q's. I don't know. It's weird for there to be a lot of Q's if it's just an unscrambling thing. This has got to be some kind of letter replacement thing. I don't know. There are like a million, like it's not, it feels like there are a million different things we could do with this. Like there's not a clear direction.
What about the names of pieces? There's Q's. Queens?
Oh,
Queens, kings? Is there a K anywhere? I don't see a K.
There are too many letters here. There's king, queen, bishop, knight. Okay, K would be knight.
There's no K.
Oh, you're saying there's no K on
Yeah,
here.
there's no K on
I thought you were
there.
asking, is there a K in the chess set? Yeah, I don't think that's anything. That was a good idea, though.
All I'm thinking is the Lupin beast is chasing the raven.
Yeah.
This was under where the raven was.
Yes.
So he wants the box. But why does he want the box?
He doesn't seem like a chess kind of guy, if you ask me.
I was going somewhere with it and it went nowhere.
Well, that's this whole thing, so that pretty much sums up the series.
Just end it there.
I was about to. I was stuck. Look over here where I have light.
I don't know, I'm stumped.
I don't know. Where I have ideas, I'll keep thinking on it. I'm kind of stuck. If anybody has any ideas, I gotta wrap up the season. I can't keep making videos because we're not gonna get to the end of this anytime soon, I don't think, if at all. So if anybody has any ideas, comment, please. It would be nice for this not to be a dead end. Say smash that like button in your most obnoxious voice.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Please. Bye.
Smash like button.
Smash like button.